Malls are elite. You get to go shopping, eat some amazing food, and ride a ride that's definitely meant for a 2-year-old. Woo! But there's one kind of mall I've never been to. Themed malls. And in this video, I'm exploring the strangest themed malls. From villages in the mountains to malls built like Italy. And we're starting with the American Dream. And as the name suggests, this mall's theme is the American Dream. From stores with America's biggest brands, including Toys R Us, which is not even a thing anymore, to food like Mr. Beast Burger, and attractions like a full-sized water park. This place literally has it all. And as this video goes on, the malls we're going to are gonna get more and more bizarre. I'm so excited for this. And if there's one thing I know about this mall, the outdoors is nothing compared to what's inside. Addy, you all right there, bud? Yeah. Why? You didn't forget, did you? Forget what? The list? Oh! That's right, I have a list. Addy's awesome list of awesomeness. This right here is how we're gonna be finding the best mall in America. And as you'll notice, there's 3 important factors that make a mall awesome. Number 1, the shopping. I mean, that one was kind of obvious. Number 2, the food. And number 3, the attractions. You see, a great mall will have more to do than just shopping and eating. The American Dream here has plenty of that. And at the end of each visit, we'll give each mall their awesomeness rating to find the best one. Oh, and on the back here, we have something else. Addy! Oh. Shoot. Yeah, sorry. You'll find out about that one soon. I forgot. I'm not supposed to tell you. But enough yapping. Let's go hit the mall. And let me tell you, I was unbelievably excited. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Crazy was an understatement because this shot right here is a mere 2% of this mall. That's how big this place is. So I was gonna need the directory because we were already running late for our first attraction. So I found it on the map and I was headed over. Dude, this is already insane. And this is just level 1. As we go on to this video, the malls just get more bizarre. Not to mention, this Christmas tree, gorgeous. Now's probably a good time for me to mention, I'm filming this the week before Christmas. I know, you're not seeing it till January, so it's a little awkward, but basically that means this week is the busiest week for malls, period. I don't know why I chose to film this week, but we're still gonna have a good time. But I was off to our first attraction. However, I did need to do a little exploring along the way. You wanna live up to the American theme? Put giant Monopoly pieces in the mall. That'll do. Or this giant Coca-Cola mural. But then I found it. Brace yourself, because this is insane. There is a ski slope inside the mall. So I went inside, took their instructional video, and geared up for the mountain. How is this the first thing in this video? What is going on? I'm about to have the time of my life. So I jumped on the lift for the first ride of our day. Dude, this is actually unreal. Here we go! Dude, what is my life? This actually might be the best memory of my entire life, straight up. Let's do it again, shall we? Go American Dream! Yeah, we haven't even come close to fully exploring this mall yet, but I was already having the time of my life. But there was still one thing I had to try. I gotta go down the Black Diamond. I'm terrified, but we're sending. Here comes the jump. That was nothing. Oh, one more. Oh. I can solidly say that was awesome. I think it's time for some food, though. So I was headed back out to the mall, but not before checking the first thing off our list. But although I could not wait to do some exploring and shopping, I unfortunately was starving. I haven't eaten in like 8 hours. But on the way to our food, I did find their water park. What is this? Look at him! And also Angry Bird Mini Golf. And not to mention, America's largest indoor theme park. And I might have done a little side quest maxing. Oh no, oh my god! My god! Oh! Oh no! What have I done to myself? Well, that's a pretty view. Oh my god! Holy crap! You know what? That's enough attractions for me for one day. But Anyway, back to getting some food. For our dinner, there happens to be a restaurant in this mall that I've never had before, and that there's only one location left of. Mr. Beast Burger. And Jimmy, I'm gonna be brutally rating this thing. So I took a look at the menu, and honestly, it kind of looked fantastic. But I settled on their Beast style. That's gonna do it for me. I'm actually so excited to try this right now. And of course, I also got a fun drink. Let me tell you, it was delectable. Then the food came out, and even though I don't like fries, these were impeccable. But I was really curious about this burger. I'm actually impressed. I would put it up there with like a Five Guys burger, which is, that's pretty good, Jim Bob. You might want to bring this back, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty freaking good. But that meant we had just one thing left on our list. It is time to go shopping. But you might remember, I had something on the back of this list that I need to show you. Because look, shopping is fun. Sure, I'll probably impulse purchase a few things on this trip, but it's more fun to shop for other people. Which is why, on the back of our awesomeness list, I have a shopping list for 4 of my family members. My brother Ethan, my brother Carter, my mom, and my wonderful girlfriend Elizabeth. And at each of our 4 malls, I'm gonna be shopping for somebody on this list. So to start us off, we're shopping for my brother Ethan. He loves his Nintendo Switch. He's got a wonderful fake mustache on in this photo. And he's 12 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, let the shopping begin. So I started exploring the stores. But first, I did have to stop by my favorite store of all time. And after a quick dance party, I may or may not have definitely bought myself a new hoodie. Maybe. Not saying anything. And as I kept exploring this place, it seriously felt like this mall just kept going on forever. I mean, this place was massive, and there was something weird around like every corner. But that's when I found America's largest candy store. And the amount of candy they had in this store was unreal. And some of it was wild. And not to mention, they also had the world's longest candy necklace. But although nothing was really jumping out for Ethan, I did find this. A Sour Warheads pickle. I want to know so bad. I want to know so bad. Yeah, say goodbye. That's a 0. I'm sorry. I don't like to waste food, but that deserves to be wasted. Anyway, then I was back on the hunt for Ethan's gift. But after walking around literally almost the entire mall, despite some decent options, I honestly hadn't found anything that I loved. If we're gonna find something, I can count on Jeffrey. And this was looking promising. And after looking around, that's when I found it. That's it. Whenever I go to my mom's house and visit my brothers, there's one thing I always do. Traumatize them with my old Nerf guns. I think the perfect gift for Ethan was right here all along. I'm gonna get him a Nerf gun. So I picked out the perfect one, and huzzah! We did it! Oh, I desperately need to find a better way to do this. But after checking off our list, there was just one thing left to do. I'm not gonna lie. Today was awesome. But how awesome was it? And after thinking carefully about the score, they score 7. Not bad, American Dream. But on that note, we were off to our second mall. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Venetian Hotel and Resort, which is the home of the Grand Canal Shops. And that means we've made it to level 2. And you might be able to guess by the name that this mall's theme is none other than Venice, Italy. And not only are there Italian restaurants all over the place, but there's also a gondola river ride going through the mall. I mean, how about an attraction? But trust me, that is just scratching the surface of what's inside this place. Let's head inside. And let me tell you, just the vibe of this place from the outside, it kind of felt like it had the potential to beat the American Dream. Here we go. Let's see it. Yo. Yeah, this place was absolutely jaw-dropping. Bro, the ceiling is insane! But we hadn't even made it inside yet. What? This is unreal. When I tell you, I felt like I was walking through the streets of Venice, I'm not even kidding. And almost immediately, I found our attraction. Man, that would be a crazy cool attraction to do. If only I was able to get a ticket. Okay, let's keep looking around. I mean, look at this. How could you be in here and not feel like you're in a movie? Dude, this restaurant's just next to the river. This is actually, where am I right now? But of course, they still had stores. Gotta love a good tourist trap. Then I found their food court, which honestly is kind of hilarious because it's like a classic mall food court. I mean, come on. What's a mall without Auntie Anne? But I admit, I did explore the stores a little bit. And because this is in Vegas, some of them are insane. This thing is $11,000. How do you even get that home? You can't fly home with that. Well, I just couldn't get over how gorgeous this place was. And just when I thought that it couldn't get better, I found another hallway, which led to an entire second area. And it was stunning. So far, this place is absolutely just unreal. I haven't even done anything yet. I've just been walking around admiring things. But seriously, how could you not when the place looks like this? But now it's about 1:30 here in Vegas, which means it's 4:30 p.m. at home for me, and I haven't eaten since 8:30 a.m. my time. Yeah, I'm starving. I think it might be time to find some food. So I went back and found myself a wonderful Italian restaurant. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds so good right now. So I sat down and took a look at their menu, and it looked amazing. Okay, I know what I want. I don't know how to say that. So now comes the game of, do I decide to try and say it, or do I just point at it and say, can I get that? Tagliatelle alla castellana con pollo. Alla castellana con pollo. I think I know what I want. I don't know how to pronounce this, but can I get that? Yeah. I hate being an American. Why am I so stupid? Why can't I just pronounce things? I had it right. It was tagliatelle. I had it right. Well, I'm gonna sit here and think about my life, and eventually we'll have food. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This looked magical. I'm about to demolish this. This is gonna be gone in 2 seconds. And I got a little cappuccino to round it all off.
Ballerina cappuccina.
But after drinking my coffee and enjoying the wonderful view, you know what we had to do. I thought doing it like this would be easier, but it's not. We're gonna go back to how it was. But now that dinner was over, we are moving on to shopping. And our gift from this mall is gonna be for my brother Carter. He's 14 years old and likes exactly what a teenager likes. Video games, sleeping, and more video games. Not only is he the hardest one on the list to buy for, I think this is also the hardest mall to get him something. Half of the brands here are just luxury designer brands. Like, you don't buy that for your teenage brother. But that being said, let's go take a walk through the mall and get our shopping on. First things first, I checked out this racing store because it looked sick. Yeah, this place was awesome. Are you kidding? That is so sick. Honestly, it might have been a little too awesome. It was getting dangerous in there. There's nothing here for Carter. I shouldn't still be here. I need to leave. I'm gonna spend too much money here. Then out of nowhere, there's no way. It's even funnier because it's Italian brain rot, and this is Italy. But they did also have these Pokemon things. He collects everything with Psyduck on it. This might be our saving item right now. We might have to come back for this. I'm gonna keep shopping around because we've hardly even started. But that is a top-notch item we gotta keep in mind. And I checked out this art store, which yeah. I don't have the money for that. And I even found the same candy store as the one from the American Dream. How cool is that? And then I spotted Pokemon cards. How much are the Pokemon cards?
$16.99.
$16.99. Now, luckily, you can save some money and not travel across the country for Pokemon cards, because Whatnot brings the shopping right to your phone. Not to mention, I'm giving away this Nintendo Switch 2 with Pokemon Legends ZA, these AirPods 4, and more. To enter, sign up to Whatnot using my link and spending some or all of your free $15. Or to enter for free, comment your Whatnot username below. But why not spend your free $15 to double your chances of winning? What's Whatnot? Whatnot is the #1 live stream selling app where you can buy, sell, or auction literally anything. So let's say I wanted to buy a Charizard for my collection. I could simply go to the listings and bingo. How about a PSA 10 Charizard Premium Collection promo? Let's just go ahead and throw this in too. But Whatnot also has a bunch of different things, like sports cards, toys, Legos, electronics, shoes. They even have snacks and candy. Now let's see if we can find another card for this giveaway. Oh, I need to win this. I need to win this. I'm winning? I'm winning? Let's go! Woo! But don't forget, sign up to Whatnot using my link and spend some or all of your free $15 credit to enter the giveaway. And to enter for free, comment your Whatnot username below. And last time, over 1,650 of you downloaded Whatnot, but only 188 of you actually spent your money. So go spend it on yourself, or get some candy for a nice someone special on Valentine's Day. And now, let's go back to Carter's gift. Although there are some pretty cool shops, 90% of the shops are designer clothes, and the ones that aren't are still super expensive. But at this point, we have, I think, literally gone into everything that is applicable. So why don't we do some attractions, and we'll come back to shopping at the end of the night, because I gotta really brainstorm what the best move is here. So let's head to our first attraction, and I'm very excited. The -5-degree ice bar. I'm not going in here for the bar. I literally just want to see the ice. Sweet, thank you. And when I went inside, I felt like I was being taken to another dimension. Oh, this is crazy. Being from New Hampshire, this is like I'm back at home. Whoa. Get it, because I'm surfing? Then I found a secret speakeasy, which... There's people in here. Oh. Yeah, this might have been one of the coolest things I've ever done. You get it? Yeah. So far in this video, we've only seen side quest maxing gone wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, that was side quest maxing gone right. But we still have one more thing we need to do. I had to ride the gondola. Yeah, this might have been the best 15 minutes of my life. That was awesome. But now there's only one thing left. I need a gift, and I think I've made up my mind. There's just one clear answer in my opinion. Literally all we talk about is Pokemon together. I gotta get him the Psyduck. So that's exactly what I did, which meant there was just one thing left to do. We gotta give them their awesomeness rating. And after some thought, I knew what I had to rate them. The Venetian scores a 6. Not bad, Venetian. You thought I was giving it a 6? Plot twist. They're actually getting an 8. Okay, I kind of messed that up. It doesn't really look like an 8, but the Grand Canal Shop take the lead. Well, folks, welcome to level 3. And this is where things start to get really strange. As you'll see behind me, we are at the Lab. Now, this mall's theme, I don't even really know how to explain it to you, but I think they did an okay job at it themselves. They have labeled themselves as an anti-mall. Ryan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say anything. It just felt like an appropriate time. I don't even know what that means, but let me try to explain. The Lab is not science related. It's actually an abbreviation, according to Google, of Little American Business. And as far as I can tell, what an anti-mall is to them revolves around this place being really creative, very artistic forward, and as Google explained it, eclectic, which is a word I have never used in my life. All that being said, I'm a little nervous about our 3 key factors of awesomeness here. I guess there's only one way to find out if they'll check all the boxes. Let's head inside. But when I got inside, I was a little bit thrown off. Right in the entryway was none other than Jack Skeleton. Just me and my boy. But for real, this place was looking really wild. But since I've been traveling so much this week, although I couldn't wait to explore, I had one mission right away. A nice little coffee shop. And they had donuts. And come on, I couldn't resist. The intention was not to get food within 15 minutes of arriving. But surely you understand, right? I mean, you couldn't resist this either. Magical. Not to mention this coffee. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't anticipate to do this 10 minutes into the segment, but you know what we gotta do. But then I kept exploring. And this place honestly was awesome. Between the funky shops and the random art exhibits, I gotta be honest, I was loving this place. But then I found this store, a pens and notebooks store. And that is literally my kryptonite. I'm screwed. I'm spending money here. But now for the fun part. Now that we've explored the place, we get to go shopping. But what I have realized about this place is it's basically a shopping mall, but the entire thing is an art exhibit. That's what this feels like to me. But that being said, we need to talk about who we're shopping shopping for. And of course, I have to save Elizabeth for last because our last and final mall is basically her entire vibe, which means there's just one person left on our list. We are shopping for my mom. And I'm a little nervous about this one. But out of all the malls we're going to, this place was the most her vibe. My old bedroom in her house, she turned it into a plant room. She has 4 pets, and like me, she also loves coffee. Let's go shopping. So I started right where we left off, the little notebook shop. How's it going?
Oh my gosh, this is adorable.
Yeah, I was regretting choosing my mom for this place because this was literally the perfect thing for Elizabeth. I screwed up. This was too easy and I messed it up, but I couldn't switch now. I was honestly kind of mad though because literally this entire store was like made for her, but it's fine. But then I found this little guy and he was too cute. I needed him. Can I get this guy? Thank you so much. Yeah, you too. Look at him. I mean, how could I not? Well, let's keep looking for my mom. So then I checked out this thrift store, which at first glance looked pretty cool. But after seeing these, that is diabolical. Yeah, so maybe that store wasn't for her. But then I checked out the rock store because I like rocks. I mean, look at this thing. This is awesome. What is this, a copper cube? Why do I low-key just want a copper cube for my desk? Then I checked out their clothing store, which, you know what? I'm not even afraid to admit it. That one was a little too eclectic for me. So I checked out their home goods store. And look, this was looking promising.
That smells so good.
But I will say, no clue what toilet unpaper is. But then I found this jewelry store, and this was looking promising. But that's it. We've gone to every store that is at all applicable to me. But as for a gift, I was gonna get dinner and then decide. Okay, this is the only actual restaurant in this mall, so I'm here now. It mostly looked like an American Grill, but it was sounding absolutely scrumptious. And I settled on a little Kobe burger. That sounds so good. And sure enough, it came out looking incredible. Yep, that's gonna be the best food I've had the whole video. Are you kidding me? This is incredible. But after eating the best burger of my entire life, sorry, Jimmy, I had made a decision for my mom. I'm back. I think I'll take this necklace here. Awesome. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Gift secured. But on that note, we had just one gift left to get. But you may have noticed there's one thing we did not check off our list, an attraction. But after thinking about it, I don't think you're coming here to find an attraction. I think you're coming here because this is an attraction. And after thinking about the score, ladies and gentlemen, the Lab scores an awesomeness rating of 6. No fake outs this time. This time it actually is a 6. But on that note, we had just one mall left to visit. Welcome to Leavenworth. I think I'm more excited to be here than anywhere else I've ever traveled to for a video. Now, Leavenworth is actually just the town that I'm in. Luckily, their town center is an outdoor strip mall. But the theme for this mall is a Bavarian village. It's so cute. Wait till you see it. And not only that, this time of year, we actually kind of have 2 themes. Because ladies and gentlemen, in this town, which we'll see later tonight, there are over 500,000 Christmas lights. So our second theme, of course, is Christmas. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I definitely don't want to wait any longer. Let's go check this out. I seriously cannot even explain how excited I was for this. I mean, this town is like fully decked out and committed to their theme. I legitimately feel like I'm in a movie. In the mountain behind it? Are you kidding me? And not to mention the shops. Oh, you are kidding me. I'm gonna be back later for that. And you can even eat dinner outside on the street with a mountain view. How does it get better? But that's when I found our first stop. You know I had to. A gingerbread latte? Are you kidding me? I didn't even think life could get better right now. Oh, I love being alive. Then I found a bookstore, which I'm not gonna lie, was looking promising for Elizabeth. Her favorite thing is books. When I'm gone on these trips, she texts me every day telling me she read at least half a book. Her books are 400 pages long or more, sometimes 800. We might need to go pick a book out. But it's way too early in the day. We're generating ideas right now. I'm like AI. That's how good I am at giving gifts. And as I kept exploring, I mean, this place just kept getting better. Like, honestly, I think I was falling in love with this town. Okay, so we've basically walked through the whole outdoor mall now, which means now the fun begins. And I actually think we're gonna start with our attraction, which is their Nutcracker Museum. Maybe the most perfectly on-theme place of all this video. And immediately, it was unreal. This place has over 9,000 nutcrackers. And I swear, there must have been a nutcracker for any possible occasion ever in here. What the
Just me and my buddy. Normal Friday afternoon.
But to be honest, their mascot, Nutcracker, he kind of looked a little bit too much like me. And I don't want to show you the whole thing, just so you have a reason to come here yourself. But this place, honestly, is unreal. That said, they did do Yoda wrong. What happened to Bro? Then I found the gift shop at the end, which, I mean, come on. How could I not? I got a little Nutcracker to take home. And you know what that means. Then it was time for some shopping. So our first stop was their hat store. No way. And their toy shop, which was genuinely amazing. Well, except this. Then I went to their clothing store, and here, yeah, I felt like a kid in a candy store.
I fear that one might be happening.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just couldn't withstand the power of the quarter zip. I was sucked in.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Comms, we have a problem. You know, like chat, but for streamers, but instead it's comms for comments. I might start using that, to be honest. But we do have a problem. I have bought 3 things in a matter of 5 stores.
Yeah, I forgot to mention I got this little snowman guy too. But then I walked by a little German pretzel stand. And look, I know I'm getting dinner later, but what's more classic than a mall pretzel?
I found pretzels. Oh my goodness, that is magical. I might move here if I'm not careful.
But then I went back to shopping.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of getting cold out. Your boy might need a beanie.
I'll admit, this town got me lacking. I have no impulse control right now.
Nice.
And to prove it, I went into the gingerbread factory and, well,
why am I a menace?
Then, of course, I had to check out their Christmas shop.
Oh my gosh, Christmas is everywhere. This is crazy.
And this store was insane. I mean, there was nothing really for a gift, but still, the store itself was an attraction. This was wild.
Comms, I got bad news. We have literally been in every single store that they have in this place, and I still don't have anything for Elizabeth. Not a great situation, but we can recover. But I think with the sun going down, I think we should go find ourselves some dinner, and then we'll come back to the final thing, which would be finding the right gift. And I know exactly where I'm eating.
And this place's menu was ridiculous. The mother clucker? Are you kidding me? I have to. And let me tell you, this food was just truly amazing.
I could cry right now. There's no words for this. This is incredible.
So I enjoyed my meal, but
there's really only one thing that can make this better. Hot chocolate. Oh yeah.
And that means we had just one thing left to check off on our list. And as I enjoyed my hot chocolate and the Christmas lights above, I remembered something.
The bookstore. How did I forget?
And this place was absolutely adorable. And then I realized something. There has been a book she has been wanting forever.
Oh, come on, have it, have it, have it. Yes, let's go. Thank you so much. You too. We did it. We got our final gift!
And that was it. I checked off the final items on our list.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. There's just one thing left to do.
And after thinking carefully, I knew what I had to score it.
I'm giving the Leavenworth Outdoor Strip Mall an awesomeness score of 10.
And we have just one thing left to do. Give them their gifts.
Ooh, a gun.
It's Psyduck. I love this guy.
Aw, it's pretty. Thank you. Is it a book? I wanted this so badly. Thank you.
And thanks again, Whatnot. Make sure you download the app using my QR code and spend your free $15 credit, or comment your username in the comments to enter the giveaway. But don't forget to spend your free $15 to double your chances of winning.
And thank you guys for watching. Check out this video next. YouTube thinks you'll like it.